The problem with today's world that is filled with social media is comparison. Comparison. You see someone who's showing you something they don't have, pretending like they have it, and through that pretense your life has become a misery. Because you don't know their life is already a misery. It's photoshopped. And not only that, it's artificial intelligence and whatever else it may be. You are thinking they have the happiness that you are looking at them and believing they have it, and they are desperately looking at your real life and hoping that they could have yours. And you are so depressed because you think that they have what they don't have that you want. Allahu Akbar. So complicated, so confusing, but that's the life. So don't compare. What you see on social media stays on social media. Doesn't come into your heart and your system. You see, the comparisons. People show you they're driving a Lamborghini. I promise you, sometimes it's not even a Lamborghini. It's called a green screen. Ask me. Yes, it is. You know what's a green screen? If you don't know, find out. Only problem is you might become one of those, you know. But it's a fact. They're showing you something that's non-existent. Don't be depressed. Allah's given you the best of this world. When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asked Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam to crush the enemy in Ta'if, wallahi, he chose not to. You and I, you have a problem with your blood brother. Oh Allah, destroy him, break him, finish him. Or, make sure that he doesn't ever come up again. Finish him up. That's your brother. Which Nabi are you following, by the way? Which prophet are you proud of and you following? Who's your Nabi? Are you going to follow him to say, oh Allah, soften his heart. I have a problem. We're going to try and sort it out. I'm going to do this and that. Oh Allah, soften his heart. Soften our hearts. Make an attempt once, twice, 10 times. He doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't want to talk to you. Your brother, your sister, whoever it may be, your uncle, your aunt, your in-laws, your outlaws, all of those. Are you going to try? Are you going to try? If you're going to try, wallahi, your trial is your paradise. That's what you forget about. What's going to happen, I don't know. Allah knows. Did I try twice, thrice? He swore me, he insulted me, no problem. That's my brother, I'm going to try again. And you solve the problem. I'm not saying that just give up to injustice in a way that is going to be repeated again and again and again. I mean, every time you meet him, he hits you with a rod. Doesn't mean you must go back and try. He'll hit you again with a rod, my brother. What we mean is common logic and common sense. So my brothers, my sisters, take a look at what is the best of this world. You already have it. Subhanallah. You already have it. Don't you have the deen of Allah? Aren't you in the house of Allah? Didn't you just fulfill salah? Didn't Allah Almighty say through the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, "Aqrabu ma yakunu al-'abdu li rabbihi wa huwa sajid"? The closest that a slave is to his Lord is when he's in prostration. Didn't you prostrate just now? Is that not the closest posture and position you can ever get to Allah? Subhanallah, you have something moving for you, man. Are we not eating and drinking, no matter what the condition is of the food? As long as it's halal, it's good. If a man is eating for 50 rands or 25 rands, wallahi, he'll fill his belly perhaps sometimes better and more than those who go for fine dining. You know what's fine dining? 500 rands and they give you one prawn. I promise you. And they put a little design of avocado sauce around there. And you look at it, you say, where did my money go? I'd rather go for the pap and vegetable that they give for 10 rands down the road. Do you understand what I mean? So it's all relative. It's all relative. May Allah Almighty grant us goodness and ease. May Allah open our doors. You have the best. You have the goodness of this world if you have the deen of Allah. But work hard to achieve that which will benefit you on earth. You want to buy a house, you want to buy a car, you want to have good things, you must get up in the morning. Number one, salah. Number two, you must make sure that you go to work. You don't have a job, look for a job. How long for? For as long as it takes. Don't give up. I know people who've looked for a job for 6 years. A guy that I know looked for a job for 6 whole years. And we kept telling him, don't lose hope. He said, come on, don't lose hope. Up to when? He said, whatever long it takes. However long it takes. He ended up buying and selling things. Trust me, he became a millionaire. Last year he told me, I made my first million. Allah yazidna jami'an ya Shaykh. May Allah grant all of us goodness.